What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ricky Somborn, and today we're going to learn how to play Playdate by MELANIE MARTINEZ on the good old uke. As always, I will include a skip to section right here, so you can skip to whatever section in the video that you want. Also, I do want to note that we did do a full play along for the song. I'll link it in the description, also linked in the top of the comments, so make sure to go check out that video. That has the chords and lyrics on screen while I sing and play the entire song, so it's an easy play along video for you. But if you want to learn the chords, and then just keep on watching. So this song only has 4 chords, and those chords are G minor, C, F, and D minor. But if you're like Ricky, I know how to play all 4 chords. Let's move on to the strumming. I got you. Again, skip to section right here. Skip to whatever section in the video that you want. But if you're like Ricky, I just started playing a week ago, yesterday, an hour ago. Please help me. I don't know these chords. Don't worry, this is why this video exists. We're going to go step by step on where to put our fingers for each chord on the uke, and then we're going to talk about strumming. So if you want to learn how to play each chord, then just keep on watching. But first, let's quickly talk about the numberings of the strings and the frets. So let's pick up our uke, and the top string is going to be the 4th string. The next one down is going to be the 3rd string. The next one down is going to be the 2nd. And the last one at the bottom, that's going to be the 1st string. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's go ahead and look at our fretboard. So as you can see on this uke, you have these lines right here. So it's going to be the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, and then so on. So if you need a little bit more time just getting familiar with the numbering of the strings and the frets, make sure to press pause right now, take a look at your uke and be like, got the strings down, I know the frets. Press play and let's talk about each chord coming up next. As always with every tutorial, I will include a visual representation of where you need to put your fingers on the uke for each chord. I feel like that just helps a lot when you can visually and then hear me talk you through it as well. So let's talk about the first chord, which is the C chord. And how we're going to play this one is you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to place your ring finger on the 1st string, which remember that is the bottom string, 1st string, 3rd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord that we need is the D minor chord, and how we're going to play this one is you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to place it on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to place it over the top 2 strings, which is the 4th and 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord that we need is the F chord, and how you're going to play this one is you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to place your pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to place it on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. And the last chord that we need is the G minor chord, and how we're going to play this one is you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to place your pointer finger on the 1st string, 1st fret. Then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to place it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to place it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and it should sound like this. So those are all the 4 chords that you need for this song. Again, if you do need a little bit more time, make sure to press the pause button right now and just get really familiar with the finger placement for each chord, and also having a clean transition between the chords, making sure they're not muted. So if it does sound like this, that basically just means that you're not putting enough pressure on the strings. So make sure you have as much pressure on the strings that you can, and make sure that your fingers are placed correctly on the uke. And once you have that down, press play, and let's talk about how we're going to play this song with the strumming coming up next. Alright, so we just talked about the chords. Now let's talk about strumming. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with the G minor chord. That's going to be the first chord that we're going to play. And the strumming pattern, I'm going to show you a couple different ways and also just a strum down. So the first one is going to be with the chuck. So that's going to be down, chuck, up. So let's do that one more time. In 3, 2, 1, down, chuck, up. So again, one more time, we almost have it. In 3, 2, 1, down, chuck, up. Now, if you're like, Ricky, I don't know how to chuck, basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna mute all the strings after you strum them. So you're gonna strum all 4 strings and then hit your uke, the strings with sort of this meaty portion of your hand, and just make sure your palm follows. So I would definitely recommend practicing that. It's gonna take a little bit, but I guarantee you will get it. So again, you're gonna strum all the strings and then mute with the palm. So mute, but obviously it goes faster. And once you do that, it kind of gives that really cool muted chucking sound. So again, the strumming with the chuck is going to be down, chuck, up. And then if you're like, Ricky, I don't even want to think about chucking right now, I'm just learning about strumming. So the strumming pattern that you can do without the chuck is just going to be down, down, up. So let's do that one more time. In 3, 2, 1, down, down, up. Let's do it one more time. In 3, 2, 1, down, down, up. But if you're like, Ricky, strumming right now is not an option for me. I just started playing. I just know how to strum down. Don't worry, you can also just strum down the entire song and it will sound just as awesome. So I'll give you an example of how that would sound. So it could be like, I guess I'm just a play date to you. So as you can see, it sounds just as awesome if you just strum down. Again, I will have the entire lyrics and chords in the description so you can copy and paste it and keep it for yourself. So that is my gift to you. So again, let's recap the 3 different ways you can play this song. So the first one is going to be with the chuck. It's just going to be down, chuck, up. The next one is going to be without the chuck, but it's going to be the strumming, which is down, down, up. And the last way you can do is just do a strum down whenever you see a chord change. So those are 3 different ways you can do it, and that's pretty much it. Congratulations, you now know how to play Playdate by MELANIE Martinez on the uke. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And if you did like this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below and the bell notification to be notified every single time I upload a video right here on YouTube. And also, what I do want to mention is follow me on Instagram. It's just at Ricky Somborn. We've reached over 55,000 Instagram family members, and I would love for you to join if you haven't already. Send me a DM on Instagram if you have a question about ukes, song recommendations, whatever you want to ask away in the DMs on Instagram. Also, leave them in the comment section below if you feel more comfortable, or if you don't have an Instagram. I know some people don't have an Instagram, which is whatever, your choice, but I got an Instagram. But yeah, leave it in the comments below as well. I'd love to read them, and I love to respond to every single comment that I get here on YouTube. It makes me happy knowing that these videos actually help people or entertain people if it doesn't help you learn, which that's the whole point of these videos. But if you just like to listen and not play the uke, totally support your cause too, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do love hanging out and learning a new music with you. And if you're like, Ricky, just shut up and tell me what uke you have. This is the Hola Ukulele. It was one of my Amazon uke review videos. This one I think is 65 or 70 bucks. Total winner for me, especially the price. 70 bucks for a concert size uke. The color is amazing. I don't really have a greenish color, turquoisey color in my collection, so kept this one. I actually kept all 3 of the ukes that I reviewed. If you want to go watch that video, I'll link it right up here. So it was a really cool video. It's just the best affordable Amazon ukuleles you can find, and this was one of them. So thank you, Hola, for making an amazing uke. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.